Hello my friends and welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley. Today we're going to talk about the Scrooge shop in the new DLC. I was absolutely ecstatic to see that the new Scrooge shop is not actually a portal like it's been hinted in the patch notes, not the patch notes, the developers update. They basically said it's a portal that's going to take you to the Scrooge store, implying that it's only going to be like a doorway into your main game Scrooge store. But in fact, it ended up being completely separate Scrooge shop with its own stock and its own set of exclusive items from this DLC. And we're gonna take a look today at that list of exclusive items of what you can get in this Scrooge shop. Subscribe for more Disney Dreamlight Valley. Thank you so much for being here, and let's do this. Alright, so what does this mean to have a whole another Scrooge shop? That means if you have every single DLC and adventure pack in the game, you're gonna have access to 5 different Scrooge shops every single day. So, if not just because this shop comes with exclusive items that can be only found in the shop, that we're gonna take a look at in a second, it also means that you can still get rare items from the basic stock in every single Scrooge store. So if you're a newer player, you are going to be seeing a lot of cool items and have more chances to get the rare items like Inauguration Ribbon, Rock Rug. I don't even know if Rock Rug is still a rare or not, but there's a lot of very rare base Scrooge items that this makes your chances of getting even higher. Combine this with the new features that we've gotten in this update that basically almost guarantees that you're going to get a new item every day. I don't think there's been a day where I didn't get a new item since that update. It's absolutely incredible. So many people were upset with Scrooge Store, asking developers to finally fix it, and they did. I truly believe the Scrooge Store is now fixed for good. It feels fair. It feels reasonable. Owning multiple DLCs gives you even higher chance to get all these items. I've been getting some of the rare items that I've been looking for a long time since the update pretty regularly. It's not too easy. I was afraid that if they were going to do a lot of things to Scrooge Shop, they would make it too easy, make it too trivial. But now there is still a reason to log in every day. There is still this sense of surprise, like a pleasant surprise when you discover a new item in the Scrooge shop. It doesn't feel trivial. It still doesn't feel like you are basically guaranteed to get new stuff all the time. You still can need to check all your shops. Maybe only one of them will have a new item today, maybe 2. But the point is, it's now very possible to collect every single Scrooge store item reasonably quickly. It's still not going to happen overnight, but before, a lot of people felt like they were stuck and they were just not getting anything new for weeks, and that was a terrible feeling. Now, that's no longer the case. At least to me. I am very happy with the state of the Scrooge store. I am curious to see if there's anybody there who thinks that Scrooge store is still not fair and the drops still need to be increased more. Please let me know in the comments. Let's have a discussion. Maybe I've been just getting super lucky, but I feel like if I get one new item at least a day in one of the shops, at the very end game, basically I have maybe 10 items left that I don't have. I feel like it's pretty reasonable. Now, that being said, one thing I would love for the Scrooge shop to be improved, it has nothing to do with the drop rates themselves, mostly about just having more new Scrooge items every update, having more outfits, like recolors of other outfits, maybe recolors of some furniture items. Rock Rug itself can come in 10 different colors, so I feel like it will be very easy for them to offer more items. But in terms of getting your collection completed, it's now finally, for the first time, feasible. That being said, let's take a look at all the new items that we got in the Honeyglow Scrooge shop. So these can only be found inside Honeyglow Scrooge shop. I'm pretty sure, right? I could be wrong about this, but I feel like it would make sense if these items would be exclusive. But let me know in the comments if you actually seen any of these in your base Scrooge store. We got a bedside honey pot. Now, Winnie is a very special bear. He needs honey 24/7. So of course, when he's sleeping, he needs to make sure that there is some honey right by his bed. So this bedside honey pot serves that perfectly. I can totally understand this. They also got blooming log planter. That is nice. What are these flowers? Why don't we have these flowers as just wild growing flowers? I feel like one thing Gameloft is never going to run out of for the future DLCs is the flowers. There is still so many different flowers they can introduce into the game, and I hope they're going to continue to do so. And I hope all of them come with 2x2 grid. No more, maybe less. Blue and brown honey pots. We're going to have a lot of honey pots in the Scrooge store, I feel like. Just a hunch. We got childhood treasure box. Interesting. Isn't this the box that we get in our inbox when we buy the extension? So that means we have a chance to get that item back and use it as a placeable item. Because that sprout inside that box looks like suspiciously the sprout that grew into the Honeywoods portal. This is very interesting. Decorative honey pots. So if you were wondering, how do I decorate around the Honeyglow Woods portal in your valley? Using all of these items. There is probably another 50 of these honey-related items that you can craft or get from the quests, but these are available in Scrooge Shop for coins, so that is always nice. You don't have to waste any resources, valuable resources, from the new DLC. You just waste your coins. Honey stash shelf. Now, if you're Winnie the Pooh, you need honey by your bed. You need honey by your tables, chairs, every single furniture. But when you ran out of space on the floor for honey pots, the only thing you can do is put your honey pots on a shelf. And that's why this item exists. Winnie needs more honey. The horizontal space is taken. We're gonna start taking vertical space. Honey pot pile. Because why not? And all of these are different shapes, different sizes. It's kind of cute. I love it. I wonder, where does he get all of these pots? It's kind of incredible. Who in Winnie the Pooh world is a master at pottery? Because these are beautiful. They deserve some credit. Picture of a dear friend. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, yes. Yes, I'm putting this on the wall in my room when I actually get to decorate indoors. I'm gonna make Winnie the Pooh room, and it's gonna be his bedroom, and this is gonna be his portrait right above the bed. Piglet braided rug. So I'm guessing this was just a rug inside Piglet's house, and I genuinely hope it doesn't have like a gap, so you can actually put multiple of these together to cover up a spot without gaps. There's just so many rags out there that do have those gaps, and it's just so frustrating when you try to just have a full floor covered. So I hope this doesn't have this issue. Piglet's coat hook board. Okay, I love the hat. I love the coat. I hope we get a skin for Piglet when he's actually wearing this stuff. This would be nice. Piglet coat rack. It's a nice looking coat rack. Nothing too special. Piglet's cozy cabinet. If I'm being honest, Piglet's furniture is kind of a little bit boring. It's literally made of the same color, but it's nice to have new free items. Piglet's cozy wallpaper. Probably most of you already have it because it was available on day one. And there is also another wallpaper, which we'll get to soon. We got Pooh's corner cabinet. So Piglet has like greenish wood and Winnie has grayish wood. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Pooh's honey cabinet. Well, this makes perfect sense. We already discussed the need for all honey-related furniture. Pooh's house window. Now, this window looks great, except one thing. It doesn't have a bunch of honey pots on the windowsill. I feel like it's an absolute waste of space. In fact, this window should have multiple windowsills. One on the bottom, one on the top, and all of them should be covered in honey pots. Otherwise, is it really Pooh's house window? I don't think so. Pooh standing mirror. I already got this one. This was actually my item today in my Scrooge store. And I guess it matches. It matches the color scheme of the rest of his house. I'm guessing all of this is canon accurate. I do have to rewatch my Winnie the Pooh movies. If there was one movie that I should watch, tell me in the comments which one I should watch. Small honeypot pile. I don't know why on earth would he need small pile when he has a large pile. He can just have many large piles. But I guess sometimes you just want a little bit honey. Probably after you just had a giant pot of honey, you only have enough space for a little one. So this makes perfect sense. We have wooden floorboards. This is interesting because we have so many different wooden floorboards, but there are so many different patterns we can do. So this makes perfect sense. I'm happy to have this. We have wooden wall corner. Now, I'm not entirely sure how is that gonna work. It just makes your corner looks a little bit like warped, like a piece of wood. That's cool, I suppose. Then we got woodland cottage wallpaper. So similar to this, where is it? We just had one. This one. This one is Piglet's Cozy wallpaper. And this one is woodland cottage wallpaper. Very similar, but it's okay. And last but not least, we have woodland path. Actually, yeah, these are literally identical. Wooden floorboards and woodland path. I don't know why these two items exist separately when it's literally exact same item, but whatever. Maybe it wasn't meant to be the same. Maybe there was meant to be a little color variation. They just forgot to do it, but I'll take it. So how many items in total? 22 items in total. There might be actually more. Sometimes I find items in my Scrooge shop that weren't on Wiki. By the way, huge thanks to Dreamlight Valley Wiki. I'm going to link the page with all of the update information there. There's so many incredible items and facts about the update that you can check out. Great job for people maintaining it. It's fairly accurate and has a lot of very useful information. So yeah, 22 new items, not too shabby for a mini DLC. But yeah, I'm looking forward to craft and collect every single item and decorate my Honeyglow Woods. I am definitely decorating it next. I'm skipping everything else. I just feel like I'm gonna have so much fun in this DLC, not worrying about item limit, having so many new items to play around. I'm just gonna cover every single inch of this world with honeypots, flowers, and all that stuff, because I know that's what Winnie would want. Bees, honey, and flowers. Basically, the only reason he likes bees and flowers is because when they combine, they make more honey. And doing the quests today, all of the Winnie the Pooh quests, he gets hungry every 5 minutes, so it makes perfect sense why we need all these honey pots. Let me know in the comments if you already started decorating Honeyglow Woods, and if you're waiting to get more items. Have you finished all the quests? Have you crafted every single item yet? I'm working on it, slowly but surely. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more, and goodbye.
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. Woohoo!
Amazing. Gotta tell you, it is really beautiful here. Hey, nice to see you.
Oh, hello.
Are you seeing this?
Oh,